First off, let's see if it fits in the jar. Oh shit. That's a problem. Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's Saturday. It's a little cold. Got my beanie on. I'm out in the garage. Hasn't warmed up yet. But let me tell you about the project today. I was at a craft show and I saw one of these. I'll put a little picture right here. Kind of got inspired by it. I thought that's kind of a cool, but it's not like Jalopy Johnson Garage cool. So we're gonna pick out some cooler trucks. We're gonna kind of kick it up a notch a little bit. I'm gonna do 3 of them. And then once I get those done and kind of learn my little ins and outs of how I wanna do it, I'm gonna do a big one. So got this big one and I got this 40 Ford gonna go in there. But first we're gonna do 3. We'll probably mix them up a little bit. Follow along. Okay, so how can we improve on the simple red truck snow globe? Well, we're gonna use cooler trucks and cooler cars first off. And I don't know, I'm gonna experiment with a couple different things and we'll see how it goes. Let me show you the cars that I got first. I went out and kind of purchased some really nice ones. This is 59 GMC, red and white. We got to do a Bronco. If you're going to be out in the snow, seems like a Bronco makes sense. And why not do a hot rod version? All right, so after kind of trial fitting the stuff in the jars, I decided, you know what? I need to go get the embellishments or this extra cool stuff. And these are going to be some nice snow globes. I spent too much money on all of this stuff, but I really, when I make something, I make it for as if it's gonna be my own. So these are gonna be really nice when they're done. I spent extra on the cars. I spent extra on, well, like, take these for example. These are the trees that were on the ones in the picture that I showed you. They just look cheap. They just look cheap. I bought these thinking I was gonna use them. Then when I went to the Hobby Lobby, I got to looking somewhere else. Actually went to the model train area and we got these trees. So that just kind of tells you we're kicking it up a notch with these snow globes. Yeah, then I bought a bunch of other stuff. I'll just show it to you real quick. So we're doing like 3, I'll have extra stuff, but we're doing 3 snow globes and I think I spent about 60 bucks. So that doesn't include the price of the car or the jars, but they're gonna be nice. They're gonna be nice. Okay, so the first one I'm gonna do the Bronco first. I got the jar. I went ahead and cleaned the jar. And I think this one I'm gonna keep fairly simple, but this is kind of the embellishments that I got going on in there. I'm gonna put some rocks down on the bottom, get a little higher in the snow. So I got these rocks. Definitely gotta put a tree on the back, or maybe I put a tree in the background. The end of the cap, I'll embellish that. I think I'm gonna use these cupcake things. They'll actually, plan is to unwrap them and put them on there. So that'll give a nice finished touch on the end. We'll put a base on it. Some fancy Christmas stuff. Yeah, so that's this one. I'm gonna put you on time lapse for each one, and then at the end, I'll show them all together at the same time. So let's do the Bronco first. Okay, that one, Bronco number 1, turned out really cool. I'll give you a quick peek. Okay, that's the Bronco. Now remember, we're gonna put all the foo-foo stuff on at the end. Now I'm gonna do the assemble of the GMC Cameo truck. And here's my thought on this, and then I'll put it on time lapse just like the last one. Because it's on a base, it doesn't roll around much, I was thinking of making the base look like it's on a wooden bridge, and then having this suspend suspend in there on a bridge, and then the snow would be kind of down below the bridge. So basically setting it up. So that's what I'm going to do with this one. And then we'll move on to the next one. Got the bridge done. I put little legs. Got to keep in mind that the truck's got to fit in there. It's going to be a tight squeeze. But then once it's in there, it looks like it needs a little bit more. I want it to make sure it looks like a bridge. I think if I put the snow in there, it may not quite look like a bridge. So I have an idea. I'm going to put some little side rails on the edge of it. So let's try that. So ran into a little bit of trouble with the bridge. So after I stained it, it saturated the planks, and then it kind of buckle, which makes it look older. It makes it look more weathered, but it was a little bit too much. So I kind of went through and fixed it, but you can see the buckling of the boards. I kind of had to like pop them up and overlap them. But it actually works. It looks old, looks vintage, but there's the bridge. So let me assemble this one. Then we got them all assembled. And then I will go through and add the embellishments. I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do yet. I bought a whole bunch of stuff, but it looks like it may be too big. So you'll see that in the reveal. I'll reveal all of them at the same time. And then yeah, you'll see that in the reveal. So let me assemble this one. All right, so that was a 59 GMC on the bridge. So I'm gonna do something similar with the 53 Chevy Custom. I'm gonna use it, having it come down a forest road. I'm gonna use a paint stick. I'm gonna paint it black, and then put some stripes on it, some street stripes, and have it look like it's coming down. I'll put the trees in the background on this one. Now, the tricky part is I want this to be level in there. So it could be on a little bit of a hill, but I want this to be level in here, so I'm going to elevate it with this cork. And then we'll suspend our road, and then we'll put the snow, needs to be level so the snow comes up to the edge of the road. All right, so we got our road. The car's gonna sit on it like this. Pretty cool the way that's gonna turn out. And then hopefully the snow will come up to the edges. But then I think this is the details that really set it off. So I bought this, it's actually masking tape, but it's got glitter on it just for Christmas. And then I thought the gold would be just enough to do some little dashes in the middle of the road, and that glittery gold will set it off. All right, they're all done. I think they turned out really cool. So cool, I'm gonna make another one. I have an idea to make a bigger one, a better one. I'm gonna do a separate video. I'm actually gonna get started on that this weekend, so look forward to that. Appreciate you watching till the end of the video. Please hit that subscribe button if you dig what I'm doing. Have a good one. Merry Christmas. Check out the snow globes.